thick with the tension of unspoken prayers. In the royal palace of Panchala, King Draupadi stood before the sacred fire, his heart filled with desperation. The weight of years of defeat at the hands of his old friend, Guru Drona, crushed him. In the quiet of his chambers, he performed a yajna, sacred fire sacrifice, praying for the birth of a son who could avenge him and restore his lost honor. As the flames flickered wildly, a strange force seemed to take hold of the room. The fire danced in an otherworldly rhythm, and the air grew heavy, charged with divine energy. Suddenly, with a flash of blinding light, the sacrifice came to fruition. From the heart of the blazing fire, a voice boomed from the heavens, echoing through the very fabric of the earth. "Your wish shall be granted, O king, but not as you expect." Before his astonished eyes, the fire split open, and from the swirling flames emerged two beings: one, a young woman of extraordinary beauty, with eyes like burning coals and skin glowing like the moon. The other, a powerful warrior with a gaze of fierce determination. They were Draupadi and her twin brother, Drishtadyumna, born from the fire itself, sent not just for vengeance, but for a destiny greater than they could ever imagine. The gods had responded in a way no mortal could have foreseen. Draupadi, though born of fire, was no ordinary woman. Her birth was a divine prophecy, an omen that the world was about to change. Her eyes, deep and full of untold stories, sparkled with a fire that matched the flames of her creation. King Draupadi fell to his knees, awestruck by the miracle unfolding before him. "I have not asked for a daughter," he whispered in shock, "but a son." The voice of the divine answered, "A son you will have, but this daughter will be the flame that consumes your enemies. Her fire will burn through the hearts of kings, and her strength will shape the fate of the world." As Draupadi gazed upon her father, she was no mere infant. She was born with the weight of destiny upon her, and though her father had intended for the fire to bring him a son, it was Draupadi who would ultimately bring about the destruction of the very forces that had torn apart his kingdom. And so, the daughter of fire was born not as an ordinary princess, but as a woman destined to challenge the heavens themselves. The world had no idea that it had just witnessed the birth of a force that would change the course of history forever.